Salute to the taxpayers and the clinky vaders. It's your boy, MAR Dot, and I hope all is well. As for me, levels is good and everything is healthy. Now let's get into it. On January 21st, 2022, two NYPD officers were shot in an ambush in Harlem Friday evening, police said. This occurred on 135th Street between 7th Ave and Lenox. Officer Jason Rivera was killed on the scene. The second officer was taken to the hospital in extremely critical condition. Police Commissioner Keechant Sewell expressed outrage and sorrow at the loss of the rookie cop.
Tonight, a 22-year-old son, husband, officer, and friend was killed because he did what we asked him to do. Countless officers lined the halls of this hallway after carrying him in and grieve for their brother.
Sources state that the officers were responding to a domestic incident between a mother and son when a suspect unexpectedly opened fire after officers compassionately tried to help him during the incident. Police said officers originally arrived on the scene at about 6:15 p.m., responding to a 911 call that was placed by a woman who said she was fighting with her son. When officers arrived at the 135th Street apartment, they were met by the woman and another one of her sons. The suspect, 47-year-old LaShawn McNeil, a convicted felon, was in the apartment's back bedroom, which was at the end of the narrow hallway, police said. Two of the responding officers made their way down the hallway while another officer stayed behind with the family. As the two officers walked down the hallway, McNeil swung open the door and started firing, police said. When McNeil tried to flee, he was shot in the head and arm by the third responding officers, according to the NYPD. That following Monday, McNeil was pronounced dead. Police said McNeil had previous arrests both in and outside of New York City. The weapon he used was a handgun that was stolen in Baltimore in 2017. The Glock 45 boasted a high-capacity drum that could hold an additional 40 rounds, according to the authorities. Mayor Eric Adams joined Commissioner Sewell at Harlem Hospital Friday night, where he denounced the state of violence against the NYPD and called on the federal government to do more to stop the flow of illegal guns into New York City.
It's our city against the killers. This was just not an attack on three brave officers. This was an attack on the city of New York.
Governor Kathy Hochul expressed her sympathy on Twitter, saying her heart was with Harlem. My team is ready to support Adams in any way necessary, Hochul said. All of New York State is in mourning, New York Attorney General Letitia James said in a statement. As we await the facts, my office may assert jurisdiction in this matter. We would soon learn that the second New York City police officer died that following Tuesday. Officer Wilbert Mora, who was 27, had been in critical condition in the hospital fighting for his life since the fatal shooting Friday evening, which also claimed the life of Officer Jason Rivera. Mora and Rivera's deaths are the first police line of duty fatalities in New York City in 2022, and were the third and fourth officers to be shot in less than a week. A fifth officer was shot early in January while off duty. Officer Jason Rivera's funeral was today, and the city has said its final farewell at the St. Patrick Cathedral. Officer Mora's wake will be on February 1st, and the funeral that following Wednesday, February 22nd. My thoughts on this? This is an ill-fated event, man. No matter what your views are on the police, nobody deserves to have their life snuffed, especially when simply trying to help it matters. These two rookie officers didn't wake up in the morning expecting not to return to their loved ones, but unfortunately this comes with being a police officer. You sign up for the unexpected. Hopefully what I'm about to say doesn't happen, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's an uptick of aggression from the police in Harlem. As a human race, we have to do better. My condolences to the family of all those that were included in this tragic and senseless event. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. If you like the content, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Stay safe and be well.